Blaxit family, Blaxit family, Blaxit family. Can you hear me? And can you see me? I just want to do a quick sound check, mic check. Live. I hope I'm properly live. I hope this is public. So I'll give it a few minutes to see, because I'm not sure. Welcome and remember and learn. So I'm not sure, because it told me to change some settings. So I'm not sure the orientation, even if this is correct. Hang on. Oh dear, oh dear. Now I've done something. I'm not sure exactly what I've done. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just fiddling about. Okay, so someone said, can you let me know by sending me a comment that you can hear me or see me? Or if you can do both. Everybody, this is Nyancho Kajabi here on the Blaxit channel. Blaxit is dedicated to your repatriation, relocation back to your nation. That's right. And that's here in Africa. And I'm broadcasting live from Africa, from the beautiful, beautiful Gambia. You might also know me by my English name, which was Juliet. So welcome to the channel, everyone. And please make some comments so I can see you. So, aha, hey, Willie, too long. How you doing, my brother? Yeah, what's up, sister? How are you? Oh, I'm so glad here. And I'm going to open up today with some messages to say hi to the rest of the Blaxit team. You can hear me. Thank you, Carol Cole, and thank you, Sunshine Corner. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining Blaxit. Thank you for always being there for Blaxit, and always being in our corner. We so appreciate your support, and especially you, Willie, who's been there as well. Well, Wisher7, I want to welcome you to the channel. Hello, Aisha, Bobre, hi, how are you? Thank you also for staying loyal to Blaxit. We appreciate it so much. Blaxit is all about your exit from the West to the best, and that is Africa, okay? And I mean it. Blaxit is all about your freedom. Blaxit is formed off of the blueprint of Marcus Garvey. Yeah, Africa for Africans, home and abroad. Aisha, you're fine. Oh, that's good. Oh, hi to Peter. I do respond, actually. You sent me the UHICR thing, and I saw it. I did actually mention back and say thank you. Amina, greetings. It's been a while. How are you? And how's your beautiful husband? Yeah, rise up, my beautiful sis. Yeah, I'll thank you for keeping in contact, and it'll be nice to hear from you soon. Yeah, I'm glad things are working out for you, and hopefully see you over here in Africa soon. So, what a mad week. In fact, even what a mad day. Yeah, I love you too, hon. And thank you for loving what I'm doing. Listen, I just want you to find freedom, you know. There is nothing nicer than having your own taste of freedom. It's absolutely true. And it's addictive too, yeah? Hi, Jean Rowe. Lovely to see you, hon. How are you? How are you? How's England? How are things going? How's all your works? You do wonderful work over there in the UK. So if that's the same Jean Rowe that I'm thinking about. Yeah, Auntie Jean. So I'd love to share anything that you would like me to as well, to the community. So there's so many things going on. Let me just decline this. I'm so sorry. Seth, the gate, please. So there's so many wonderful things going on at the moment in terms of Blaxit, but the weird things that are going on around the world. So what I want you to do, oh, hi, hun, yeah, ATM Tim, hello, Miss Juliet, Amina, yeah, we've got lots of great things to catch up on, you and the family, lovely big hugs. So there are lots of things going on in the world, and just in the last sort of moment since I spoke to you last, because we tried to go live last time, but we were having some difficulties. And so last week I wanted to share about Badagry, the festival that was happening there in Lagos, the Diaspora Festival, which was shared with me by Dr. Julius Garvey. Marcus Garvey is the Honourable Marcus Garvey's son. And as you know, we featured an interview, oops, I'm so sorry. we featured an interview with him on the channel, and which got 82,000 views. So it showed me something. It showed me a lot, actually. The fact that, you know, we're able to achieve 82,000 views, yet a lot of other things, the views are skewed, unfortunately. You know, these things happen. But I also saw today that there was a mass shooting in Maine. Did anyone see that? Anyway, I watched one of the news items. Did you see it? Yes. Okay. How did they describe the person? Now, if that was a black person, I've got to say it. I've got to say it. These are the reasons why I come to Africa. These are the reasons why I have to come out of that system. If that was a black person, do you ever think they would describe him as a shooter or an individual? When Colin Kaepernick refused to take the knee, what did they call him? When a black person does one crime, what do they call him? All the names under the sun come out. But when a white man kills 22 people, oh no, he's just an individual and he's a shooter. I mean, come on. But also, have you been noticing the conflict? Have you seen what's going on with, you know, the old Gaza? You know what I'm talking about. And the ISIS Ra-El, yeah? And what's been happening there with the Palestinians. So also, our history in Palestine is also something that is never mentioned as Africans. And it's something that I think we ought to talk about as well, because I think that's very important, because we have been displaced as well from so many nations. And look at what's happening to us now. Look at what's happening in Niger. Look at what's happening in Burkina Faso. Look at what's happening in Mali. Yeah, let's talk about what, you know, France is doing, because, you know, these things are political, and I don't really want to get political, but it is about us undoing the colonial, undoing the colonial tight stitch which has been sewn around Africa. This stitch that pulls everything together and makes them control everything as well. And the thing is that we have our own destiny, that we have a choice. We spend so much time and money. Sorry, I'm so sorry. There's someone at the door. Can you tell security to get the door, please? Seth? I don't think he can hear me. Sorry, there's a system so I can see. And it comes up on the phone. So anyway, basically, I think that sorry about the interruptions. I'm really sorry about the interruptions. But I think that us as Africans, there's something that we have to do. We have to come together. We have to come together. Now, you know, recently I put out an appeal for Calada Briggs, KD. Everybody knows that KD is a part of the Blaxit team and has been working with us for quite some time now in terms of editing, filming, droning, helping to create content, bring content, and also spread the message of Pan-Africanism. And he's been doing his works in Nigeria. We also have other team members that are in different parts of the world as well. And we're all doing our part. You know, this has become much larger than when we first started, which is amazing. And if you know about the history of Blaxit, this channel was actually first started, and the concept was actually first started in 2011. So that was, I think, April 25th. And then, of course, we rebranded when Wodamaya came on board. But what I want to say is that today's show, I really want to talk about the fact that so many of us are now coming home. And welcome. Thank you for joining us. So, yeah, unfortunately, Calada, or KD, was unfortunately involved an innocent victim of a robbery attempt, which unfortunately, what do I say? It just ended up in tragedy. It ended up in just sheer tragedy, with him actually getting shot and his life being at risk, serious risk. And I am working on a fundraising campaign to raise money for him, because although he's had one major surgery, He may be in need of another to remove the bullet from his spine. So it's a serious situation. And of course, he's a part of the Blaxit family. So I want us all to try and help. If you can give a super chat sticker, super chat, whatever you can do, every penny helps. Because he's going to leave, long-term rehabilitation. And obviously, he's still in a critical condition in hospital. So I'd like us all to send out positive healing energy his way to Calada Briggs, to KD, who's a part of the Blaxit team. I actually feel quite lost without him, to be honest with you. I'm very, very lost without him. I really depend on him for so much, and obviously the editing and content and so on. And so, I am sending well wishes to him and support to him. And, hopefully he can make a speedy recovery and stay strong. So I'd like to talk about our cry for freedom. And I mean it. Too many things are happening in the world. Okay, let's talk about the flooding. All of these storms, all of this mad, crazy weather. Do you think it's natural? Hey, Jean Hyacinth. Greetings, my loves. Do you think it's natural? Do you think it's a natural occurrence? Now, years ago, I heard about something called HARP. Oh, gosh, Juliet, can you remember what HARP stands for? High Audience Radiance Radiation Project, I think. So, yeah, sorry to hear this. Yeah, so was I, but crime is everywhere. Crime is everywhere. It happened in Nigeria. It happened in Port Harcourt. So, it's one of those things that, it happens in England. People get robbed and shot all the time. It happens in America. People get robbed and shot all the time. The problem is poverty. 99% of the time, the problem is poverty. They're not doing it for nothing. They're doing it because they want something. And this is the problem. And, what's he suffering from? KD's a very, very talented person. He's a very, very talented man. He's so creative. He's got so much going for him. And he's also an agriculturist. You might not know this, but that's what his actual degree is in. And, he has so many ideas on food security for Africa. And this is one of the concepts that we wanted to talk about. So when we come home, we can look at, our food security. So we can grow what we eat and eat what we grow and eat organic food. Because we don't know what they're putting in the food. I've had so many videos sent to me with fake mangoes, fake eggs, fake lettuce, fake rice, fake... Listen, I don't even know what... It's not being faked right now. You don't even know what's being real. So, thank you so much for your well wishes for KD. We are raising funds, like I said, for his rehabilitation and also for his physiotherapy, because when the accident, I'll tell you what actually happened. So he was just coming out of his office, and then he was set upon. And of course, he wasn't one to say, okay, roll over. And, he actually was trying to defend himself in his property. And so whilst he was doing that, it was during that moment that the gunman shot him. Unfortunately, in his side, and the bullet went down, caused a lot of damage to his organs, and then ended up getting lodged in his spine. So I do want you all to please send healing and loving messages to Calada, to KD. Today, let's focus our energy on him. As I mentioned in my last live that he was in hospital in a critical condition. Yeah, he's still in a critical condition, and he's still in hospital, and now he's facing a second operation to remove the bullet from his spine. So I would like us all to send healing, loving energies, if it's your prayers, however you want to do that, please do that. And if you want to support, you can also support via PayPal. Using bopcollective@yahoo.com. I will put it in the description after I finish this program. So that's Bop Collective, BOP collective@yahoo.com. That is the PayPal address. So that's bopcollective@yahoo.com. Yeah, BOP collective@yahoo.com. I also have an Echo Bank address for him, but I have been posting, and I will post again in the community page after the show. So You know, I just want to say that we need to love each other more. Why are we shooting each other and killing each other? For what? To take a car? To take some goods? Is things so bad that we would deprive someone of their life? Of their life. What are we coming to as a people? Is this what survival mode is? You know, someone in England got attacked, a young teenager attacked for their phone. Their life taken for their phone, a mobile phone. You know, why did this man go and kill this white murderer, killer? Why did he just go and kill so many people? For what? I mean, for what? What is going on? Has the world gone mad? But in saying that, of course, they have history. They got previous. Slavery. Let's have a look at, you know, what's happening in slavery. And don't think it hasn't stopped, because, you know, who's behind human trafficking? That still is going on till today. That's why you have the Modern Slavery Act. It's still happening. It hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped. Whether it's vice, whether it's drugs, it hasn't stopped. I mean, the thing is that it's hard. It's hard to live in a society where you know you have the handshake, you know what I'm talking about, you know where the old boys club control your destiny. You don't have freedom. If you don't have PayPal and you'd like to make a donation, then what you can do is either do Western Union or MoneyGram to me. And if you want my details, you can just email me or text me. Oh yeah, listen, my phone broke. Okay, so let me tell you all that my screen has cracked and I'm finding it hard to get a replacement because it's a bit of an old phone. So my phone broke. So if you've been calling me, 240-5273 via WhatsApp, you will not be getting through to me because the phone has broken. So I want to give you a replacement number. The replacement number is +220-329-1284. So that's +220-329-1284. Sorry, nearly forgot my own number then. Yeah, so that's the replacement number. No, you know what? I don't know how to get Cash App. By the way, I don't know. If someone can show me how to set it up, because I thought I had to be in America or something, because they don't do it in Africa. In fact, you know what? I want to talk to you also about banking, right? Something's going on. People have been finding it hard to get money into Africa and across to Africa these days. Yeah, so I think that we need to look sharp. We need to be clever, and we need to start moving our funds, while we can. Okay, we need to invest while we can. I also want to say a big thank you, big thank you to the Black History Land Bonanza Sale winners. Thank you so much. All of the plots in Bussorah have been reserved, so they're all gone. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was wonderful being able to give reduced price land, greatly reduced price land, to someone who's going to return with their family. And so that was a Blaxit offer for Black History Month. We reduced a massive piece of land, and it went to the first person who actually responded is the first person that actually paid the deposit to secure the land. So I just want to say congratulations to you and well done. We've authenticated all the documentations and so on. And so I want to say thank you. This was my own personal gift that I have done. So I just want to say that I did it because this is my heart and this is why I do what I do. I want you to come home. I want you to come home. And I know when that family come and they see the vast amount of land that they've got, it's 5,000 square meters. They're going to love it. So I'm just so happy for you. There's a lot of land to go and swing around in, to go and farm in, to go and build in, to go and develop. So congratulations. And so, yeah, I mean, Amina, you're welcome to come onto the show and to talk about the banking solutions, because we do need to prepare ourselves. We need to start looking into how we can control our finances. Very, very important that we can control our finances and our flow of income, because it looks as though, certain cash flows, let's just say, that might be collapsing in order to support a more digital currency. And so we have to look at the implications of that for our own nations and for our own people, and also the long-term implications of that for imports, exports, and development across the continent as well. So those things are very important. But I would like to say we are living in crazy times. We are living in crazy times. And it's time to leave. It's time to make plans. It is time to make plans. Before, I did a program, and unfortunately we weren't able to broadcast live, which I really wanted to do, which was called Setting the Foundation. And so I just want to briefly cover some of the topics which I covered. And that is, how do you Blaxit? How do you actually leave? How do you actually get out? Because it's not an easy process for some people, because the first thing is your mindset. Your mindset has to be one of wanting to leave. You've got to have that motivation, that motivating factor. You got to have to manifest it. You have to visualize it. You have to see it in your mind. And that is the first thing. The first thing is visualizing it, seeing it in your mind, like, I'm getting out of here. I see myself living, where there's palm trees, where there's beaches, where there's greenery around my people, nice food, good vibes, new culture, peace, tranquility, nature, fresh food. You've got to see it. You got to hear the drums. You got to feel the vibration. You have to smell the sweet neem in the air. You have to see the hummingbirds and the sunbirds. You have to visualize it. And so I gave an example of when I came to my house. That's what I did. I visualized it. And so, to everyone else, it looked like a crumpled glass. But it's not just a crumpled glass. It's what you see. It's what you want to do with it. So that's the first thing. See it. Then believe it. And have faith in it. And write it down. Commit to it. So I'm going to do it. This is what I'm going to do. Where can you get money from? Now, there are different pots of money that are now becoming available for repatriation, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm doing research into how we can access that money so that you can actually get to leave. Different governments apparently have different pots. And sometimes it's only available to certain niches of society, like homeless people who they want to send home. But it should be widened. And years ago, there used to be money in different pots in different countries. So it's something that I'm actively looking into, because we should have our reparation, and our reparation should allow us to return back to our nation. And I don't see why we can't. And why not? Yeah, why can't we? Look, like I said, how many people's homes were destroyed by the floods? Why do you have to be there? You don't. You don't. You have an alternative. You can return home. That's why I want to say you can return home. The other part of what I wanted to say is that, you have to be careful what you're eating these days. And that's why another thing why I want you to come home. You need to be careful what you're eating. Yeah, because some of the foods that you're eating, are GMO, are genetically modified foods, when you can just grow your own. So why not just grow your own? Right, I want to read some of the comments. It's been a long time. I wish you the best. That's Filali Mahala. Thank you, Filali. Genius Spring 2024 coming back home. Genius is coming back home. Well done. In Spring 2024, United Nations should pay reparations. Oh, listen, without a doubt. But the thing is, it's us. How do we hold people to account? Do we boycott? Do we have organized worldwide boycotts against certain worldwide conglomerates? Do we? They did it in America. When Rosa Parks, what happened to Rosa Parks? What did they do? They said, I'm not getting on that bus. When the bus companies now started to go bust, because we are the biggest consumers. We are the biggest consumers. So if we start to act with our pockets and say, you know what, I'm not going to buy, for example, I don't know, Unilever, right? I know I didn't say it correctly, but I'm sure you understand. Yeah? If you're saying I'm not going to buy this particular brand, or I'm not going to buy this particular brand of chocolate, and all black people globally say, it doesn't matter what the brand name is, because they change the brand name depending on the country. If we say we're not going to buy any, Cressley products, then we should stick by it and we should stand by it and create our own. Yeah? Oh, you live in Texas. Okay, hon. Welcome home. So we should stick by it. Why do we give our power away? We don't have to give our power away. We are powerful and we can keep that power. When you come to Africa, you create your own footprint, your own financial footprint. You're no longer paying taxes to what you call him. Yeah? I've forgotten his name. You're not paying, to Uncle Tom. You're not paid anymore. So that's what I'm saying to you. We can make change. But you know what? You got to agree not to conform. When you come home, you say, do you know what? I'm not going to conform anymore to their system. Because, yes, their system is everywhere. Because Africa has the same system. Because you know what they did? One of the clever things they did was make sure that they instituted their system, the education systems, every system, everywhere that they colonized. And that is what they've done. That is what they've done. But it doesn't mean that you can't come here and still work within your own system. There's like Pan-African schools here. You understand? So you have a choice. But we can, work our own barter system if we wanted to. We can survive. We can survive. The main thing you need is shelter and food and water. That's what you need. So what I'm trying to say to you is that, people say to me, it's difficult to leave because, I've got like 24 hours shopping and, all of these like creature comforts, and then I worry about healthcare and so on and so forth. Yes. You have some countries in Africa have excellent healthcare, and in fact, I have got some information on healthcare on the internet. I'm making these short programs that are going to share information about these things. So I'm making a series of programs, but most importantly, I want to welcome you all to become Blaxit messengers. We are reviving Blaxit messengers, everybody. Now, if you are old school with Blaxit and you've been here from the beginning, yeah, you would know what Blaxit. Hey, Italist, big up yourself. Sorry. You see, I get distracted when I see subscribers that I haven't seen for a long time. Dominion, welcome back home. Yeah. And so I want to tell you that one of the things, that we want to do is to encourage you to have your voice back on Blaxit. So if you remember Blaxit messengers, please give me a message and let me know. If you remember Blaxit messengers, go in the comment sections and let's say, put a thumbs up or something if you remember Blaxit messengers. Now, what was Blaxit messengers? Blaxit messengers was your opportunity to have your say on Blaxit. So what you would do is use your phone, you would turn it sideways, and then you would record your own content on why you want to Blaxit to Africa, or if you're already in Africa, you talk about your experiences. And then if you are on the African continent and you are born in Africa, you also have your say in sharing with us why you want us to come home and sharing with us your home and explaining to us why you think it's important for us to unite. So I want you all to know that we have reopened that. Yeah, so the Blaxit Messengers is coming back. Yay! I cannot wait because I used to love listening to your messages. I used to love listening to why you wanted to leave. I remember a man, I'm sure his name was Humphrey, and he gave such a powerful message. about why he wanted to leave. And I actually met him when he actually eventually came over to the Gambia, which is of course where I'm based. And one of the things, powerful things that he said to me when I saw him, he said, everything that you said is true. And, you know, the freedom that he experienced, it was him and his wife. The freedom that he experienced, he never thought that he would feel that. Amina, how did you feel? And so many of you felt like that. So many of you felt like that. So that is the reason why I'm reopening Blaxit Messengers so that you can share might just do a live just specifically about Blaxit Messengers. It has been a while. Hello to you, yeah? Sunshine Corner, hello, I did, and I felt it empowered us to leave and live with my family in Africa. Okay, so yeah, why don't you, every one of you that is here on the show today, you are invited to become a Blaxit Messenger. Tell us why you want to Blaxit. Tell us why, if you're already here on the continent, yeah, how your experiences and what you enjoy about it. The other thing is that I also want you to remember that this is open not only to diasporans, but also to our brothers and sisters here on the continent. I want you to share your stories about why you love your home, because it's important that we encourage each other and we support each other. So let's do this, Blaxit Messengers, let's come back. Let's do this. Sorry, I'm so excited. Sorry. I get really excited about it, okay? But let's do this, okay? So please email me, yeah? Info, I-N-F-O, yeah? Info at Blaxit Home, BLAXITHOME.com. So that's info at blaxithome.com. Now, I've also got another piece of good news. Good news. We are extending the Black History Month land sale simply because it just went so well and so quickly, and all of the plots went to one person. So we're reopening it. We have 3 plots in Brikama. It's to come home. One of the things about coming home is that you get to, when you have something to hold on to, you've got somewhere that you say, okay, I've got this land. It gives you motivation. It gives you the impetus to want to come. So there's 3 plots in Brikama and they're open to you. So what we do is, the bonanza part is that you come and then you make an offer, and then we obviously reduce the price, and then when you hit that price, we accept it. So that's it. But it's fun. It's real fun. And I'm sure you'd enjoy it. I think that I would love to come to Ethiopia. I've been wanting to come to Shashamane especially, simply because of my dad's connections there, and my uncle's too, my uncle. And I'd like to say a big, oh, hi, sorry, today I'm just being so off the cuff. A big hi to my Uncle Earl and to my Auntie Gloria. Just like to say a big thank you to you for really showing Africa to the world. They're Pan-Africanists. That's my dad's brother and his wife, my auntie. And I saw that you were pictured with Woda Maya. So I just wanted to say, Woda Maya, you met my family, yeah? And you didn't even know. So there you have it. So just always say thank you to Woda Maya anyway. So I just want to kind of round up by saying, please remember Blaxit Messengers. So start making your videos now. Don't make them any longer than sort of like 10 minutes. 10 minutes is, I think, more than enough time. 10 to 15 minutes max. Turn your camera this way. I think that's horizontal, yeah? And, yeah, when you film, make sure the sound is really good, yeah? And that the image is still. So you can, like, position your phone and then sit down like I am. I don't even know if mine's straight, but that's not the point. So you can do better than me, I'm sure. So, and then tell us your reasons why you want to come to Africa, okay? One of the things that I'm planning to do in the new year is to pay someone's fare for them to come to the Gambia. That's right. And so the only thing you'd have to do is find your own accommodation. If we can't get that sponsored, that is, okay? So that's one of the things that we're planning to do. And of course, the person will be coming from the Blaxit messengers. So that's an incentive for you to start recording your stories and to tell us why you want to return. So next year, we plan to pay someone's fare to return to the Gambia, to come to the Gambia. Of course, you'll meet me. It'll be lovely, yeah, to spend some time. I said, I think we were just losing connection. So I think that's my cue to say goodbye. Probably stayed overtime as it is. Our Gambia is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for joining us on today's live. Thank you to everybody that joined us. I so appreciate you. I came with an topic and notes. And I haven't followed it. I spent so much saying hi to Teddy Teklu. Is that Teddy Teklu? Let's have a look. I just want to make sure I say hi to everyone before I leave. Italist. Well wisher. Good evening, well wisher. Thank you for joining us. I just want to say Sunshine Corner. Thank you so much. Carol Cole, Emmanuel Briggs, Jean Rowe, Amina Timothy Clark, ATM Tim, Ayesha, Bob Ray. If I've missed you, I'm so sorry. Peter Grimes, yeah, I do respond to emails. Email me again. Which one are you using? Just use info@blaxithome.com. A lot of people email the one that was, whatchamacallit? I've forgotten them. The one that was, encrypted or whatever it was, I don't know. But it was basically destroyed. Someone had hacked it. So I don't use that one anymore, the Gmail one anymore. So if you're emailing me there, you won't get me. Willie Rivers, just want to say hello, hello, hello. So I hope I haven't forgotten anybody today. Dominion, making, what's that? Sasma, MC, Indigo. Yeah, where are you all? You're in Kenya. Wow, that's amazing. Indigo, where are you? So let me know where you are before I go. And we'll catch up again. So I had lots of great announcements today. One is please send, healing, loving energy for KD. He's a vital component of our team and he's greatly missed. And we want him to recover. Are welcome to get involved and to help us raise funds to help with his ongoing medical bills and rehabilitation, to support him in his new operation, which is coming up, the one to remove the bullet from his spine, and also the rehabilitation because he cannot walk because he damaged his leg when he got shot, and also for his ongoing physiotherapy and rehabilitation and palliative care. So that's one of the shout outs that I'd like you to help us with today. He is greatly loved. We love him so much. And we want him to get stronger, we want him to get better, and we want him to make a full recovery. We love you, KD, we love you so much. Yeah, everybody loves you, so we're sending loving, healing energy your way. Second thing is, yes, we are reviving the Blaxit messengers, and we are inviting you to get involved and to put your content on Blaxit. So we're inviting you to add your content to Blaxit. And yes, I am launching this at a time when I'm an editor down, but it's okay. We'll manage as we always do. And in addition to that, we also have extended our Black History Month land bonanza sale. And we have 3 plots of land in Brikama, okay? 3 plots of land in Brikama. So sending hello to your team member, praying for him. So yeah, so KD, Making is praying for you. Thank you, Making. Amina's praying for you. Everybody, please pray or, send healing, wonderful, loving, healing energy his way. And donations too. If you want to help and donate amongst your family or among friends or on your social network, we would gratefully appreciate it. You can contact me with regard to getting these donations to him via info@blaxithome.com. That's info@blaxithome.com. gmail.com. Okay, everyone? I hope you have that. So the same with Blaxit messengers. You can send me your content to info@blaxithome.com also. And send me a link via WeTransfer, because obviously the footage will be too large. So you need to send a connection, and then we'll try and edit it, and then we will put it up. So good vibes to Katie. Thank you, genius. Katie, everyone's sending their love to you. I send my love to you as well. You know, you'll always be in my heart and in my thoughts, and we miss you so, so much. Oh my goodness. You know, you don't realize, you know, they say you don't miss your water till your well run dry. You don't realize how much you need someone and how much you rely on them and how gifted they are and talented they are until you don't have access to them. And so now, yeah, Juliet feels it. Who knows it feels it. I miss you so much, honestly. Oh my goodness. It's like it's like having a car without the two front wheels. We're rolling, but we're making sparks. So yeah, get well soon. You know, we're sending our loves to you. Lots of love and lots of well wishes to you. And so please, if you'd like to be a part of the last 3 lands, Blaxit Bonanza, you don't have land in Africa and you'd like to get some very reduced price, cheap land in a great location, beautiful place in Brikama, which is the 2nd largest city here in the Gambia, do let me know. And I'm also hopefully going to be negotiating some plots in Gunjur too. So I'm working on that, okay? So, and that's a coastal town, seaside town. So just want to say thank you so much for your time. I've overgone, as usual. Juliet doesn't stop talking, does she? But I mean, I just wanted to say that I want you to watch the way in which they cover the main shooting. You know, I always give comparison to show you how we're treated and how other nations are treated, and to show you that they don't like us. You understand? They don't like us. You don't say, who's they, who's we, who's Julia? Are you being racist? No, I'm not. I'm just being, you know, talking about how the media, some medias, you know, represent us and how they represent themselves. So when a white man shoots 22 people, but a black man can't even kneel, you know, decides he wants to take a knee and not sing an anthem, how he's treated and the names that he's called, and the way in which they describe someone who's just killed 22 people. Just have a look at the 2 comparisons and look at what the president has said, okay, and how the president has described these 2 individual people. And if you haven't seen Colin Kaepernick's, I think it's called Black and White, watch it on Netflix. It's very good, okay? So listen, that's me over and out. Again, I say good night to you all and thank you so much for joining me today. Please do not forget to become Blaxit messengers, and remember that you can be on your flight on your way to Gambia next year, okay? So become a Blaxit messenger, because a lucky name will be taken from the hat from all the Blaxit messengers who've contributed to the channel, and one lucky person will be flying to the Gambia, okay? So, you know, keep in touch with us, info@blaxithome.com. I just want you to remember that we are one people, one destiny, one nation, and follow your dreams, okay? Follow your dreams. Everything is possible if you see it. So manifest your trip back, manifest your journey back, manifest your freedom. And don't worry about money. Money comes, yeah? Energy goes where attention flows, and money will come to you. Money will come to you every day in a different way. So please, focus on your journey back, and everything else will fall into place. I love you. Thank you for joining me, and take care.